Hey guys, happy Friday, if it is Friday indeed when you get this. And yes, changing things up. This is the 4 Friday, which is four cool things, for useful things, for groundbreaking things, for tools, for object, whatever it is that I come across um, every week, and I'll share them on Friday. This It's not a sales newsletter. There's nothing to sell. It's really to add value. This newsletter, this database is growing quite quickly as well. So share your cool things that you find, and I'll be happy to include them in the 4 Friday with the rest of the community. So let's kick things off for this week. The four things this week are: one, what I'm reading. Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. I'm reading this or I'm listening to this audiobook the second time around. It's an incredible audiobook that really embodies the challenging of beliefs of what is possible. It's the story, incredible story of this guy who comes from incredibly challenging upbringing and circumstances, and literally transforms his life, his mindset, to become the baddest ass on the planet. The story is told in a very raw way. It's a raw story by nature, but it's also told in a very crude way, so it's not for the faint of heart, but it's incredibly inspiring, and it really challenges us, or challenges me at least, to look outside of excuses, look outside of the comfort zone, look outside of what we believe is possible. And the author isn't inviting anybody to either idolize him or do what he did, but certainly by default it really pushes you to ask difficult questions to yourself, which by default will make you better. So don't want to spot it anymore. Can't Hurt Me. I'll put the link somewhere here. Second is cool purchase, the coolest thing that I've ever bought. And on video, you're gonna have to look for the link because I can't remember the name of it. I don't have it with me, the brand. But I have gotten into running again. I have now fully recovered from my knee injury, so I'm starting to run and to train. And I've got a good but very heavy pair of headphones, or got a classic buds that you stick into your ears, neither of which are very good for running. So I decided to invest quite a bit for a pair of thin, very light headphones. I think they're about 99 quid. And I bought these bone conductor type headphones. And they don't even go into your ear, they just sit next to it, so that if you cycle or if you run, you're still aware of cars. And I was gobsmacked. They are incredible, they are amazing, they're light, waterproof. It's incredible. It's probably the best sub 100 purchase I've made in the last few years. Incredible. I'll put the link to the brand here below. Really, really remarkable. Beautiful stuff. I've used them 3 or 4 times, so hopefully the longevity of it will also be good. But yes, absolutely amazing. Number three, what I've watched. I'm not watching anymore, I finished it, but a Netflix series that I watched, which really took me to another place, is The Spy with Sacha Baron Cohen, which probably because you don't expect him to be in such a serious role, but also because of the story, which is a true story of this 007 type agent from Israel infiltrating Syria, going all the way to being, well, I don't want to spoil it actually, but anyways, the link below. 6 episode series, which is also why I like it, because it's nice and short. And yes, mind-boggling, really, really good. I watched it when I was traveling, and I watched all of it on planes, and it's been really remarkable, very, very cool. Number four, mental health. So this is neither something that I found or something that I'm recommending. It's just really the awareness that it occurred to me because I've been traveling a lot and speaking at a lot of events, including a large Google event. And you obviously post these things on social media and you look cool. You know, it looks like you travel, it looks like you speak. But I received a few messages. And a few of them had, "Oh, I'm so pleased that you're doing so well," and actually that made me reflect, because so well, yes, I mean, you know, things are going well, but things are not always going well, and even when things are going well, within that, there's parts of our lives that is never really perfect. There are days when I wake up and I procrastinate and I feel down for no particular reason. So I just wanted to bring awareness to some of the audience here that needs to hear it, that we all in the same boat. Sometimes we are more up than down, and sometimes we are more down than up. And some of us go through bigger challenges mentally and so on. But I guess the message here is to not really compare our entire life, our ups and our downs, to somebody's 5 minutes on Facebook or Instagram. What we post on social media is the best part of us most of the time. And I think what we do naturally, we look at it and we think, oh wow, look at them. They are doing well in business. Look at that new car. Or they look happy as a couple. They're going on holiday. All those things are just highlights. And when they are true, they're not always true. Sometimes we pause. But when they are true, they're only parts of life. It's very normal for people to be up and down. Like I said, there are people that are facing very big challenges mentally or physically. And I'm not talking about that now, but I'm talking about when we look at stuff on social media, we tend to compare everything that we know about us with only that little snapshot that we see about somebody else. And I don't think that's a fair comparison, because it makes us feel very low by default. So yes, look at social media for what it is. It's just a highlight of somebody's best bits. And that's it. That's the 4 Friday for this week. I'll do all I can to send the 4 Friday every week, but sometimes it will come every 2 weeks or 3 weeks. It doesn't matter. If I've got nothing cool to say, then I'll say nothing. I wish you a great weekend, and I love you all. See ya.